Okay, guys, so got the devotional video up there. It's on devotion and honor, and it really hit home for me today. So, back to the book. Vegetables A to Z. And today's like I'm only going to do one video a day. Why would I do that? Okay, so this one is on asparagus. Alright, first of all, vegetables A to Z, not for the best part of all, choosing your plants. Have fun, grow well, and eat heartily. And I will tell you this Friday and Saturday, I will be working on the seed videos and I will get them up. Promise. So, I might work on some Thursday because I don't have to be to work until like 6:45 Thursday, so give me just 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. I had to go take my bacon out of the pan. Alright, so this one's on asparagus. And again, these are going to be short little videos because I'm going to do just one thing at a time. That's it. So, here we go. Asparagus. Actually, who of all of you likes asparagus? I personally have never had it because I don't think it was being cooked right, but I smelled it a couple times and didn't. So, I'm gonna grow it because we're also reaching out to other people and trying to build a community on that mountain for homesteading and just helping other people out. So we are gonna grow it. Alright, asparagus. Asparagus is a perennial that can be grown from seed but is usually started with 1-year-old crowns planted in late spring. From first planting to harvest, asparagus takes about 3 years to mature. You can also purchase 2-year-old crowns or roots. These are more expensive, but they save you a year of waiting. Planting. If you live in a cold region, set out asparagus roots in early spring. In warm regions, set them out in the fall when temperatures begin to cool. Asparagus grows in most types of soil, but it does best in soil with good drainage. Dig a trench 12 to 18 inches deep and add 6 to 7 inches of aged manure or compost or a little peat moss. So I'm going to have to remember this and make sure I get what we need for our asparagus bed. And we're not planting in the ground. All of our gardens are going to be raised bed gardens. Raised garden beds. Sorry, get distracted. Sprinkle on a dusting of 10 to 10 to 10 fertilizer. 10, 10, 10 fertilizer. I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to research that. I can probably ask Andrew because he'd probably know. Add 1 to 2 inches of soil dug from beside the trench and mix everything together. Create mounds at the bottom of the trench about 12 inches apart. Set each crown roots down on top of a mound and drape its roots down around the mound. Sorry, guys. Okay. Place the crowns at least 4 inches below the soil surface. So, about like that. Fill up the trench to cover the crowns with a couple inches of soil. The soil level will be a little below the rest of the garden. When the shoots grow up, fill in the trench with a little more soil to give the stalks support. Okay. Care. Care in the first year, mulch small spears after they emerge. Let plants grow through the summer and fall without cutting shoots or the ferns. Let tops die down in late fall. Simply put, let them be. In spring of the second year, cut and clear out old ferns. Remove mulch and fertilizer with a cap full of 10, 10, 10 for each 3 feet of row. Again, ours is going to be in a raised bed. Don't harvest, just mulch, weed, and wait. In the third year, cut away the old ferns, put mulch back, and fertilize. When spears reach 6 to 8 inches or as thick as your finger, harvest. If they're skinny, let them grow to ferns. Harvesting. Carefully cut spears a hair below the soil surface with a knife. As they get older and stronger, you'll be able to harvest for 5 to 8 weeks each spring before letting the remaining stalks grow ferns. After the last harvest each spring, pull weeds, fertilize, and mulch. Harvesting asparagus. Number 1, set 1-year-old asparagus roots in a deep trench on a mound of enriched soil. 2, fill the trench with soil as stalks develop. And 3, cut spears with a knife just below the soil level. So it takes 3 years to get asparagus. Okay, once again, do any of you like asparagus? Do you have experience growing it? Leave it. Any suggestions? Leave a comment. Let us know. Because I'll take all the help that we can get on learning how to grow all of this stuff. Remember, I don't consider myself an expert. Even though I've been gardening for a few years on my own, I still consider myself a beginner. So, any suggestions are greatly welcomed, and just leave it in the comments. Alright, so, I noticed we have a few more subscribers. Welcome you guys to Faith First Farm and Homestead. We are... we have 12.53 acres at the base of Panola Mountain down here in Oklahoma. We moved down here about 1.5 years ago from Michigan. We don't live on the property yet. I don't have a vehicle. That is going to change here soon. A friend of ours, Andrew, who's staying with us right now, a neighbor of his, because he also has property, he just doesn't have a vehicle right now either. But a neighbor of his has a camper trailer that we're going to be getting from him for $500, and we're going to be fixing that up and we'll be able to stay on that on the property. And we're going to start getting our garden beds built and our off-grid cabin. And a whole bunch of other stuff. Our coops, our barn. We're going to be putting a fencing up around the entire living space. For more details, please go to our live tab and click on Faith First is Going Live. And in that video, I go and explain a lot of things about the property, a lot of our plans, our animals that we're planning on getting, gardens, garden beds, the whole 9 yards. So, and just feel free to go through the videos and watch the videos and comment. Please leave comments so I can comment back and I know who you are. Feel free to communicate with us. I always check my comments on YouTube, so leave comments, and I will definitely get back with you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.